Hi, my name is Damon Higginson. I put together the series Pharaohstreasure, parts 1 to 8. And one of the reasons I put it together was basically I've been dealing with this thing for 15 years. And I've heard a lot of talk as far as ancient Egypt, the sign of the times, all that's going on right now. And I figured that it would be a good time to actually put this out and let people see for themselves. I mean, not everybody's going to get it. Everybody usually does it. But one of the things that always kind of got to me ever since this all happened was the more I would come across information that pretty much confirmed things that were happening, I would pretty much share it with some people. And you get a range of responses, everything from plain coincidence to impossible to anybody could have made it up type of thing. And it was kind of, some of it was funny, some of it was disheartening, and it just kind of made me think about a lot of things as far as throughout history when people actually come across things that usually is not aware, that the general public is not aware of, and how people respond to it. And it's usually not until everybody gets it, or majority of people understand or been told over years and years, that everybody seems to have this inside knowledge of it, only because it's been played on them for so long that it becomes a recording. But when everything is brand new, or it's not as accepted, you get all different types of understanding. I mean, even today, you'll still get different types of understanding about some of the beliefs out there now, or understandings. But I'm not talking about as a belief. I'm talking about something that actually happened. I was not believing in it. I didn't search for it. I didn't belong to any group. I wasn't reading any books. It just happened. And what I was able to do was basically confirm everything that I was coming across, or that was being sent or placed to me. So after looking at this and going over everything I'm talking about, I pretty much came to the conclusion that everything was pretty much on the money, which you see if you haven't looked at the first one already, that the money itself is a story. Everything has a story. And a lot of times we go through life and not looking at anything based on only for what it's our purpose, use for it is. So we don't look at it, there's something behind this thing. What does this say? What does this really tell me? And that's pretty much what the money does. We look at money and we don't realize that there's a story on it. The pictures are telling you a story. So my situation, as I said, I put it out in order for you to see the pictures and the story. That a lot of times we go through life not realizing that we're not alone. We understand that, we believe in different things, whether we believe in the existence of God, angels, or demons, extraterrestrials, anything that has to deal with something that we don't normally see, that we all have an idea that things may be in existence, but we're not all having saying we got proof of it. What I'm going to say is this, is I got proof of what I'm saying. Because there's no one in the world I say I back it up or have no reason to make it up. But it all fits in place. And I was able to confirm what I was talking about. Now, one of the things I've come across was listening to and reading about what ancient Egypt meant, as far as how old it was, the pyramids, what they meant, what they were built for, and some of the revelations of the pyramid itself, celestial connections, star connections. Well, I'm going to put my own experience to test, my own experience in front of you, to let you see that a lot of what we were told as far as mythology, it's not mythology. There's a great power that actually exists that goes back to ancient times. Maybe not 3,000 years, not 10,000 years, 20,000 years, 30,000 years, and so forth. this is how these things can exist, because it always has been. But a lot of times we don't see it because we've been indoctrinated into believing that we have all the sense right now. You know, only for the last 2,000 years do we get it right as far as what to believe in. And even a lot of that has been taken from what has been already. It's just been repackaged. Like you go to Walmart and you'll see a great value versus a store brand versus a name brand. It's just been repackaged. They don't make the products that they sell. They just repackage them from someone else. So a lot of that's what's going on too. It's just things are being repackaged. And this is what a lot of our system is. It's been a repackaged system. Just look around you. Everything has to deal with something from before. It's just repackaged. Just made up into something else, something new. So pretty much right now what I want you to do is take a look at what I put out for you. And like I said, everybody's not going to get it. You know, this is why they had esoteric teachings and people that only certain people were initiated into groups, because a lot of times the masses couldn't get it. So at this point, I just hope that you understand, just for your own sake, that there are things out there as far as the paranormal, spirit world, the hand of God, all exist. I'm kind of just showing you, not I'm talking, but I want to show you it.